The football brackets were released this afternoon by the WIAA. But how exactly does the governing body come up with the playoff pairings? Fox 11's Ben Krumholz was at the WIAA headquarters this morning. He takes a closer look at the process.
Once the high school football playoff field is determined, WIAA officials break up the 224 qualifying teams into 7 divisions based on school enrollment. From there, they break out their maps, one for each division.
3 of our people went in there, put all of the schools on the map, marked the conference champions, marked the unbeaten conference champions.
Bay Conference.
Once all the schools are plotted, each division is broken into 4 geographic regions. The hope is to separate the regions with about the same number of conference champions in each region.
We're having a hard time with this one.
Next come the matchups. The WIAA seeds the top 4 teams in each region, then pairs them with the closest geographic, non-seeded opponent. The only rule is no teams in the same conference can match up in the first round.
A little chute goes to 2 rivers.
Part of our process is always to explain, based on the published criteria, why a decision is made.
Executive Director Dave Anderson says there are always plenty of complaints when the final pairings are announced.
Even though they may have anticipated who their first round opponent might be, sometimes, we draw our circles just a little bit different than the folks who plotted at home.
Good morning, WIAA.
Once the public has time to digest the brackets, calls with complaints and questions begin to flood WIAA headquarters.
I mean, everybody can complain about it, but until you open up the regs and look at them, everything is done according to order.
Officials worked virtually through the night on the football playoffs. The release of the brackets wasn't the end of the work, though. The next task was to assign officials to all 112 first-round games. At WIAA headquarters in Stevens Point, Ben Krumholz, Fox 11 News.
And you can find out more about how teams qualify for the high school football playoffs at fox11online.com. The link is in the high school section. You can find that by clicking on sports.